Yo. We back with another episode. Yeah. What's up, brother?
Man, chilling, man. That was my jam.
Yeah.
I'm really mad it ain't come on whenever Biggie Park.
I know, I might slide it forward so we can get to that at the end.
Yeah.
But you back with the TEP. This episode 107?
Yeah.
107?
So. Yeah.
107?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to have to check. But anyway, 107. You got your brothers here, man. Jew is here. I got my brother. Earlton, Bullo, whatever you want to call him. How you doing, brother? Across the table.
Chilling, man. Chilling. Another day, another dollar, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to get to this weekend. I'm really excited to see this fight.
I'm pretty excited, man. This is what's keeping me going. My week, I've been having a pretty long week. I start.
Yeah.
So this week is our safety week at the J. At the J.
Yeah.
So, what I do is kind of like a pretty hybrid. It's like manual labor, construction based, but still kind of like little techie too. Mm-hmm. So we still have to abide by a lot of like construction regulations, like OSHA and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, everybody got to abide by OSHA, but we got to do like that
in-depth training every so often to make sure everybody brushed up.
Yes, sir. And they do like and we do this every year. I can't even lie. We do this every year. We do like a safety week.
Yeah.
And what happens is at our warehouse, at our little branch, every day at 6 a.m. we have like a different topic that we go over safety wise. Like, excuse me, I'm sorry. Like Monday was like fall safety, because you don't work on roofs. Yeah. Fall safety. Then it was like electrical safety. Then like heat safety. And today we did like vehicle, kind of safety like that. It's cool. It's not that boring. It's just the fact that like I have to get up so early every day. But like every day. You know what I'm saying? The whole week. So... And usually, if you listen to the podcast, if you're a listener, you know that I do my meetings on Wednesdays. Yeah. But that's just one day out the week. Like, I can prepare for that. Yeah. This is every day. Like, I got to do that tomorrow, too. But the thing about it, it has, like, thrown my whole... Yeah. It has thrown my whole week off.
Just
like
dynamic,
Because I wasn't prepared for it. I ain't going to lie. Like, I wasn't just too prepared for it. What I should have done is got some sleep Sunday. Yeah. I didn't really get no sleep Sunday because Sunday was the start of the playoffs and the Suns played. Yeah. And the Suns played. So I was turned up. I was turned up. I go hard for my team. So that kind of put me at a disadvantage Sunday because I was like up. Yeah. And had to get up at 4:30 just to get ready. Yeah, to get there by 6.
I'd have got them highlights, baby.
Yeah, I should have. I should have, to be honest, for the better good. Yeah. And that's a West Coast game, so it's like one of the last games of the night.
Yeah, and that could go.
Yeah. And I look at the clock like it was 11. Yeah, and I've been drinking today. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna get up at 4:30.
Oh yeah.
I went to the Lord. I had 5 minutes.
Boy, that 5 minutes is not gonna do.
Ain't gonna do nothing but to make you feel better. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get up at 4:35. Yeah. Well, I didn't get up to like 5:05. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what I'm saying is like, it has made me have to play like catch up every day, like energy wise, you know. And I'm a big energy person. I know you are too. Yeah. And I just hate or strongly dislike, but I really do hate it when I'm just not on top of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'll give you an example. So not an example. This is what's been happening. Yeah. I try to get up at 4:30. I oversleep. Okay, Sunday I overslept at 4:30. I got up at like 5:10 or whatever. Yeah. I was late to the first meeting. So I did that. And we do that safety meeting at 6. So I got to leave the house at like 5 o'clock, 5:30 just to get there on time. It's about 35 minutes away. Yeah. And after that safety meeting, it's still a work day after that. You know what I mean? Like it ain't like they make it that early so it doesn't.
You can still get your work in.
Yeah, so you still get your work in. So like I go there, we do that, and it lasts by like 45 minutes to like an hour. Yeah. The longer ones are like an hour and a half. So I get done with that like 7:30. I go do my jobs. These are still my jobs, driving around and getting on these roofs, talking with these customers, doing this, doing that. I don't get home till like 5:36.
Yeah.
You know, take a shower. You know what I'm saying? It's 6:30.
Yeah.
Don't let me go to the gym. That pushed all that back another 2 hours.
Yeah. You gotta eat. You ain't
I ain't even ate yet, bro. And then next thing you know, it's 11 o'clock, 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm back where I started at, and it's been that every day. You know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of been hard for me to get that rest back. You know, kind of get into a flow. Like my routine has kind of been off because I kind of feel like I've just been grabbing at a rope that's like
it just keeps steadily coming down.
And I'm just like, oh, I can't get, I can't get to the top. But that's kind of like affecting my week. You know, it hasn't been too detrimental. It's just that it's just been irking me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I just haven't been too prepared for the next day. You know what I mean? And that kind of messes with me. But outside of that, it's been kind of good. I mean, all things considered, I'm still living. So, I'm just pushing, fighting that good fight and stuff like that, and trying not to let it take me under. You know what I mean?
Keep a smile on your face.
Keep a smile on my face. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And I just been working my little move like that. But how about you, man? How's your? I mean, I haven't seen you in
2 weeks.
2 weeks. We haven't seen each other in 2 weeks, man. What's been going on with you, bro?
About the same. Last week we didn't have Emory, so it was cool to like kind of just rest. Like I wanted to do a lot. So
okay.
Yeah, so it was just
okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We didn't have them the whole week. So I still worked and everything, but like after work I was able to just like go lay down on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Throw something on the TV. I've been missing all the shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So that was cool. I wanted to get back into my routine because I think I was telling Ed, like, I've been in this like weird space where since we like moved, I've been having to like shift my routine around.
Yeah.
And so last week I wanted to do that, but I was like, I'm gonna just take this week just to like just be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna worry about what time I'm gonna get up and you know what I'm saying, things like that. Like I'm just gonna just rest and then I'll start next week,
right?
Which is this week. It still ain't working. Still ain't working. And that I think that like that plays on my mental, man, because I can't get up. One, I don't like getting up and looking out the window and the sun shining. Like I love sunshine. But I like waking up before the sun come up and watching the sun come up. You know what I'm saying? And so like that helps me get my days going how I want them to. I can go work out and that be like my first like good decision of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like
that's important.
That's very important, especially for me and my mood. Like if I can knock that out, get that out the way, because that's like. That's an hour and a half. And if I got to do that during the day, which is what I've been doing, where I'll go at like 11:30, 12 o'clock, get back like 1:30. Now I ain't even ate lunch. Like I got to like everything that I got to do for work, I got to push back.
Yeah, everything like slides back.
Right. Or like if I have busy days where I'm like in and out of like 5-6 meetings in a day.
Right.
I dang near can't even go work out that day.
Okay.
Which that throws me off. Like
I know you though. Yeah, I'm about to say you
have to go.
You at that point now where you gotta go.
Yeah, like it throws everything off. Like today was supposed to be a rest day, and I was like, I'm gonna just go and I'm gonna push that to this weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like just trying to like kind of like you said, like just trying to like get up that rope, man, and it's just like, bro, this mother never ending, like But it's just been feeling like that for a long time, man. And I think it's just trying to. I tried to like switch up my routine just to like make it work for, the place that we are now,
right?
And not be so stern or set in my ways and just kind of adapt and like go with the flow.
Right.
But that's been hard. I ain't even gonna lie. Like that messed with my productivity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I work from home, so it's not like, oh, I gotta like drive to work and that takes time and I gotta do all of this. It's like, nah, I can get all my work done in a day pretty much. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have a lot of meetings, but
yes, sir.
Right now, that's what it's just been feeling like. It's just like, man, I can't get it together. Like, and so everything just be thrown off.
Yeah. You said something that really stuck out to me. You talking about like your mood.
Yeah.
Walk me through that, man. Like,
yeah.
How do you even like gauge your mood? Like, how do you even like when you wake up in the morning?
Yeah.
Do you have a mood yet, or is it all contingent on like what you do?
Nah, it's like contingent on like how I wake up.
Yeah.
So like,
'cause that's interesting.
Yeah. So like on a day where everything is like right on time, like right on point, like
punctual.
My alarm go off 5 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. I get up, I go grab my phone because I put it across the room so I can't snooze it automatically. I gotta like get out the bed, feel the cold, and then go grab it. I grab it, I look at it, I ask myself, do you want to go lay back down? And then I'm like, nah, I'm already here by the door. I might as well.
You get started.
Right. But I do that purposely. Like, because that's a question I ask myself every day. Like, because I be tired. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, a brother going to ask himself that question.
Yeah, every single day, bro. Yeah. And so, you know, I'll be like, nah, let me go ahead and get it. So I grab my clothes and stuff, go out the room, go into the office immediately. Use the restroom, pray, brush my teeth, all of that stuff, right?
Right.
So at that point, like, there's no like solid mood.
Okay.
But
it's like forming.
Right. So I'm like
you're forming it.
Yeah, I'm cooking it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting the ingredients in to have a good mood, right?
Yes, sir.
And so after that, I might like grab something to eat, but I'm getting ready to go to the gym. So I'm like immediately this is what I'm doing to get ready. And like I don't talk, I don't have no music playing, I don't play music until like I get inside the gym and start working out.
We know.
Yeah. I
know.
And like that dictate my mood too. You know what I'm saying? So but I typically like I get to choose what mood I'm in when I'm able to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm in like a super like happy mood and like joyful mood, like I get to choose that. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm like on some head down, I gotta get it today. I'm not in a bad mood, but I'm productive.
Yeah,
like
productive.
we gonna get it done today.
Yeah.
I get to choose that. But the only way I get to choose my mood is if I start my day off the way that I need to, so that I can.
Yeah.
Because my mood gets chosen once I'm at the gym. I'm working out. If like it's like a real like great workout, I'm getting a great sweat in, I'm going hard, I'm probably gonna be happy, like just joyful, you know what I'm saying? Probably have some pep in my step, you know. Get home, cook up something, you know what I'm saying? Like wake the family up, you know, like just might be playing the old school through the house, you know what I'm saying? Like just and that's how I'm like able to like choose what mood I need to be in. I'll look at my schedule, see what I got for the day. If I'm in like meetings, okay, no, I need to get stuff done. I need to be aware, you know, little stuff like that. On the flip side, if I have to like, I'm tired, I have to like snooze my alarm a few times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before I get up, I like, I'm sluggish when I get up. I like sit on the edge of the bed. You seen that meme when she was like,
when she like,
you know what I'm saying? Like if it's one of them, you know what I'm saying? Then my mood was chose for me because I didn't get up and I wasn't up and able to do all of my stuff because
that's why
when I wake up, everybody's up.
Yeah.
So like whatever mood they in,
I'm kind of just accepting.
I'm kind of accepting that.
Dang, that's kind of
You know what I'm
I see what you're
like,
saying. I see what you're saying.
Whatever, like it's kind of like if everything is perfect and I wake up on time, I'm like meeting the day head on.
Yeah, you're approaching it.
Right.
You're not just letting it happen to you.
Exactly. And if I like wake up after the sun come up, the day is already chose for me. You know what I'm saying?
It's already been dictated.
Right. Yeah.
You know what? I get that. And I guess your explanation is a better way of explaining what's been happening to me this week.
Yeah.
Like I haven't been able to choose my mood. Like,
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm already like scrambling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, for real. Like you wake up and you like, man, I gotta get this going. Like, I gotta get out. You know what I'm
rushed. I'm like brush my teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You brush your teeth while you're doing other stuff.
Yeah. I'm like multitask. So like I'm not being able to roll into my mood. Yeah. I kind of just have it chose for me. And then at that point, I'm spending half of the day just trying to calm down. You know what I'm saying?
And kind of get grips on everything.
Yeah, and everything. And by that time, shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All you can do is be like, all right, man, I only got a few more hours, few more houses. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only kind of, you can't dictate what your day was kind of, but you can like kind of manage what it is now.
You know what I'm saying? I just got exactly. I got to manage what it is now. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But you know, and that's just something I've been thinking about, and that kind of like brings us to what we're talking about today. Like, I guess I'll start this topic off just asking you, just like, when you need a pick me up, what do you do? If you're feeling down, or if you want to get a certain reaction, like I feel like being happy today, or I feel like being this today, like I mean, I guess you kind of said it. You say you work out. You know, is there anything else that you do?
I mean, you know, on a perfect day, that's like what I do.
What happens,
right? Yeah. But if it's like, I'll take your question as like, if you didn't get to do that, how would you like perk yourself, or how would you like, oh, I need to feel better about myself, or I want to feel good, or I want to feel this way. I think the first, like, there's a few things that I like. A few lines of defense, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good way to put it. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
The first line is the first line is like the music that I listen to.
Yes, that's number one for sure.
Right, like just like
that's number one for sure.
Always.
That's
Anita Baker.
Okay.
Al Green.
Okay.
Marvin Gaye.
That's
the Gap Band, Isley Brothers.
That's a mean lineup, brother.
Yeah, like that. You blast that through the house. It's kind of hard not to like move your body to it and like, groove to it.
And they got like that uplifting, like
right. So when you moving your body and stuff, you kind of like moving that energy around, and you kind of like that kind of puts you in a good mood too, or it loosens you up to be able to like bring in and accept that like good energy that you want. Right.
Yes, sir.
The second line of defense is like, if it's sunny outside, and it has to be like no clouds in the sky.
You want that clear sky.
I want to walk outside and I'm just gonna like sit there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna sit outside, look around, breathe in. You know what I'm saying? And just look at the colors. You know what I'm saying?
And actually look at it.
Yeah, and take it in and see what it is.
Yeah, see what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and with that, you know, kind of might go hand in hand, but I might do that, and I might like just go for a ride, just drive around. Yeah. If it's sunny outside, I might just like go drive around just with the windows down.
Yeah, just turn a couple corners.
Yeah, and just kind of feel that breeze,
and
like
just watch the world.
Yeah, you know that's it. Because I don't have no destination. Yeah. So like I'm riding around, looking around, looking at other people drive, looking at the buildings, like
look at some kids playing over there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
like exactly.
Or look at them at the store. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a nice car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, just people watching. Yeah, just people watching. You know what I'm saying?
And just being part of the.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then the last line of defense, man, is just. I don't know. I think it's just those two. Yeah, it's just those two. Like those are the things. Like if I can't like get a hold of my day from the beginning, those are the things that like I would do to like give me a pick me up. And if those things don't work, then I'm probably just gonna like chill in a room. You know, probably try to take a nap or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I can pretty much agree with you.
Yeah.
It sounds like. Do you want to get your spirit in line? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you need that to be in line so that you can be in a place that you can improve your mood or improve your outlook on what's going on with your day, you know, or life on a bigger scale, you know?
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what I was meaning to get into because, you know, we were going to talk about materialism today because some people have different lines of defense, you know?
Yeah.
Some people, they feeling down, they go buy, you know.
Yeah, the little retail therapy.
Yeah, retail therapy, you know, which is actually a form of therapy. You know, I'm not going S word on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going S word on it, but I know it's a thing.
Yeah.
And I know when you have people like that, they have their own set of, outlooks and values and things like that. And it kind of goes along with this definition we have right here, provided by Google.
Yeah.
Materialism, a tendency to consider material possessions and physical comfort as more important than spiritual values. So, Mr. Bull, when you hear that, what do you think? It's just that definition. And I got one more question, then I'm going to answer.
When I hear that, the first thing I think is, like... the first thing I thought about was, okay, somebody who's like materialistic, I guess, is like not really in tune with themselves spiritually. So they look outward for things to give them like comfort or validation or something like that. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's the first thing I think about when I hear it. But I think that it's funny because I feel like with, let's say, like retail therapy, we just moved into this house, moving into a new place. In the beginning, you kind of like buy a lot of stuff.
I was just about to. I was going to draw that. Yes, I was going to draw that line.
Yeah,
because it's such a big opportunity to go crazy
and just go get everything that you need, right? And so, but you don't realize what I realize is that like the dopamine hits that you get from seeing the Amazon dude run up there, drop the package off. Run up there, drop your package off, ring the doorbell, take the picture, and then, bro, the feeling of opening that front door
and that package,
and that package
like,
is right there.
I got something.
No matter what it is, bro. We bought a egg organizer the other day, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But nah, like those like little dopamine hits, right?
Yeah.
You get that, and whenever it happens consistently over time. A lot of times, whenever you don't, when you like stop ordering stuff, you just start looking for stuff to be there. You know what I'm saying? And you like look for that to like, because you felt the way every time that the packages came.
Okay.
And so like, I said that because I'm like, well, dang, does that make me materialistic in this definition? You know what I'm saying? And I could say like that could like take you away from your spiritual self, or being attached to I guess your spirit, because then you're not looking to your inner self for that comfort or that that I guess happy high. You're looking outward, and you kind of get detached from yourself.
Okay. Well, that's actually kind of interesting. So I got a couple articles here.
Yeah.
So this one is from Vox by Susanna Locke. This is from 2016, and it's broken down to. Excuse me, I'm sorry. This is more of an opinion piece, so I'm going to read some of these, and we can just react to them. And I got a couple other articles too.
Yeah.
And this kind of goes along to what you were saying. It says this is her last little bullet point, but I'm jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
It says many psychologists think that materialists are unhappy because these people neglect their real psychological needs. So she goes on to say materialistic values are associated with living one's life in ways that do a relatively poor job of satisfying psychological needs to feel free, competent, and connected to other people. When people do not have their needs well satisfied, they report lower levels of well-being and happiness, as well as more distress. Now, when I read this, the first thing I thought about is just like when we were teenagers, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the consumer culture that America kind of is a proponent of, just because of our natural capitalistic society. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It kind of creates this kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And I remember being in like middle school and high school, and like all our friends and stuff, people got like J's. You know what I'm saying?
That was a big thing.
That was a big thing. Like, remember, I just think about how much I wanted to J so I could be part of the
crew, like
the crew, It is, yeah.
The
greater like mass, like the masses, right?
Yeah,
and it's like, and you know, I never really had an insecure personality, but like, I did, I you know what? I like to be a part of things.
Yeah, yeah.
Me personally, I like to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? I like
especially then.
Yeah, especially then.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was only right.
It was only right. It was only right.
Yeah.
I like to be a part of things, so I want to be able to be like, I bought these J's, you know what I'm saying? And then it seems like once you buy, you wear them, you can start having J conversations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People be like, hey, Drew, you saw these other shoes?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get those? You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get those? You're like, oh, dang, they look at me as somebody that, you know what I'm saying? And that was cool to me as a kid, you know? Like you said, it made me feel competent. You know what I'm saying? I could pick out a nice shoe when somebody say those some nice shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a dopamine hit. That's a big one. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then whenever that hit like goes away, it's kind of like, okay, in order to get that again,
you gotta buy some more shoes.
I gotta buy some more shoes because I already got these.
Yeah, and if you wear them like all week, I'm like, he wear them.
Oh, that's all you got. You know what I'm saying? That's the only pair he got.
That must be the only ones he got.
Yeah, like he only got one pair. Man, you ain't really like that. You ain't really into that. Yeah,
you ain't in the game like that. Yeah, so you know you want that again, and you want to show that you're competent, and you want to be connected to other people. You know, you want to talk. You want the people with the nice shoes and nice clothes to say, hey, you got nice shoes, you got nice clothes, you know. And that's just on a very adolescent level. Yeah. You know, and I just remember like going to lengths for this stuff. Like I tell this story when me and Ed camped out for them Olympic Sevens. Oh my was you at my house before we left that?
I don't think I was there. I was there after though.
Yeah, because what happened was I had went to my orientation. This is our senior year. Yeah, I went to my orientation for UNT. Yeah, because I was already accepted and stuff. Yeah, and then we drove. Me and Lee, we went to dinner with Mr. Lee. Shout out to Mr. Lee. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Lee. Uncle Sid. Yeah, Uncle Sid. I know he be listening. Yeah, shout out to you, Mr. Lee. That's my second daddy. But anyway, anyway, we was out there. We was out there in Denton, you know, and then we came back. And we came back the same day. Now, this is before I did all the driving I do today. Yeah,
that was a drive.
Didn't like 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the 5 plus plus the little 30, 45 they take to get there. And we came back that same day. Yeah. And we got back pretty late. And I remember like it lined up to where like we got home probably around 10. Yeah. 10:30. But y'all was already at the house because Buddha was there. So like Ed and I think McCoy was there, Chicoy, I think Dre was there. You know the regular people. The regulars. And I had saved up money because I was working at Walmart. I was working at Walmart. Yeah. I was working at Walmart. I saved up money and I was gonna get them sevens. And I was like, I was so bent on getting them. But after that drive, I was like, bro, I am so tired. Yeah. I didn't walk around this campus all day. Yeah. I've been in the car for 6 hours. We left like super early in the morning.
You had to.
Yeah, we had to get here. And I mean, we got there because they Jays came out the next day, that morning. And it was me, Ed, because Ed, and Lee. Somebody else was supposed to go, but they're like, I'm too tired. Yeah. But anyway, it was like 10:30, 11. You know, we playing the game and stuff. And I remember Ed was like, y'all ready to go? Yeah. Y'all ready to go out there? Yeah. And me and Lee, I was like, man, I'm tired. Like, boy, I was tired. Like, I could have went to sleep right there. But I was like, you know what? I wanted them that bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted the feeling of having them.
And then being able to tell that story. Like, I camped.
Yeah, because they used to be a part of, like,
the culture.
The culture, like. Yeah. Because you tell somebody, boy, I camp, and he's like,
you really like, you really with it.
You really wanted like them. That. Yeah, you really wanted them.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, let's go. We ended up camping out there mall. Ed gonna correct us. We probably was out there for a good 5 hours because the stores open at like 7. Yeah. I think we got there around 12.
At the mall?
PA mall. 12-1, something like that.
They opened at like 9,
10. I can't remember back then. But I know we was out there when it was dark and the sun came up. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And we stood in there. We just faded it, you know. Yeah. And looking back on it, I was like, bro, I should have just went to sleep. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But like it's like I say, it's that feeling of being able to like one have those and get that look. You know what I'm saying from everybody. Like, oh, bro, I wasn't able to get those. How you got them? Yeah, exactly. Man, we camped out. We was out there like 12. You know what I'm saying? We watched the sun come up. You know what I'm saying? We was like one of the first ones there. Like, and you can tell that story. Like, people done did crazier. You know, I used to do stuff like, especially with shoes, because I definitely
because y'all was on them. Y'all was on them for sure.
Yeah,
y'all was on them for sure.
The funny thing is with J's, bro. Like my daddy did not like Jordans,
really,
at all.
Dang, Big E ain't like the J's.
He hate them. And his whole thing was, man, I wanted them first J's when they came out, bro. And whenever I bought it, was $50. Okay. Now they $160. You know, back when we was growing up in high school, they were $160. You know what I'm saying?
$225.
Exactly. But he was like, yeah, man. I said I'd never buy another pair. So he ain't really like them. So for me, it was like, all right, my mom will buy a pair at the beginning of the year. My dad will buy a pair. At the beginning, and then I probably would get like another pair for Christmas. Yeah. But like in between that time, I had to like finesse. And I used to do stuff like I used to buy shoes that I couldn't fit.
Dang.
Just to say I had them. I'm talking about I'm wearing like 2 pair of socks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But but I got them on. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Like I'm walking through the school, the mugs flopping out the back of my shoes. So I'm walking funny, but I got them.
But you got them.
And people want to know how I got them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was like, for me, it's like, they like fed my ego. Like it was just like, oh, like I'm like that.
Yeah,
like,
you was looked at like that. You know,
right. And to be able to like be a part of that group of people, you just had to.
Yes.
And to be able to say, oh, well, I got like 10 of these. I got like 10, 11 pair. I got this pair. I got that pair. You know what I'm saying? And it's really not even. The funny part was like it ain't even like, oh, you got the brand Jordan on. Yeah. No, it's like the certain one.
The certain one, yeah.
Right. Yeah, like whenever I had the Concords, like
you did.
That was a big thing.
Cause that was a hard shoe to get at the time.
And I almost didn't. And like that was a hard with the stories, like I had a story with it whenever I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's only 3 people walking around the school. I was saying
you definitely had them. I was like, oh, boy, got the bug.
Yeah, like, but every time I'm walking down the hallway and everybody stopping me. Oh, bro, you got them. I wasn't able to get. Man, let me buy them from you.
Let me buy them from you.
But that felt so good. Yeah, so I'm like, I got them. Yeah, so when them 14s, I see them 14s coming out. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get them.
Yeah. You did have the 14s, the black ones, huh?
Yeah, the black ones and the cherry ones, the white and red ones.
Yeah,
like,
I remember them.
Like it was just like little stuff like that. It's like the feeling I got right now. Yeah, I gotta keep it going. So the next time they come out, this is all I'm fixated on. Yeah, I'm gonna have a pair of Jordans on and a $5 honey sock tee. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that was the fit though.
Right,
that was the fit though.
Yeah, and some 511.
Yeah, I had the metallics. Yeah, I had some other ones in high school.
I had the metallics. Yeah.
I had them 8s.
Yeah.
I had them 8s. Yeah, but you know what's funny? I got another, just to like substantiate what you were just talking about. We have another article here from the Huff Post by Carolyn Gregory. This is for 2013, but she go down here and talks about consumerism. Now, you know, materialistic, I feel like materialism is just like kind of like a little bit more embedded. You know what I mean? Yeah. Consumerism is what you choose to participate in, I feel like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And what she says right here about consumerism, so the name of the name of the section is consumer cultures may breed narcissistic personalities. So consumerism cultures may breed narcissistic personalities.
Okay, I can see that. Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
And in a paragraph under here, she says, in a practical sense, consumerism is a belief system and culture that promotes consuming as a path to self and social improvement. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, I get these J's. I like climb the ladder. Of like the social hierarchy.
Exactly.
Of like whatever like arena I'm in. You know what I'm saying?
And that's really what it, especially in
high school, especially high school.
You already got a hierarchy.
Yeah. And we
even with it not being spoken. Like it's like if you play sports,
you kind of already
if you play football, you know what I'm saying? If you play football and got J's,
you know
what I'm saying? Like those are the type of thing. If you got a silver,
you got
you got the J's on,
you like, dang, that's that boy,
and a single digit number.
Like, hey, that's that boy right there. That's that boy.
Yeah, because I can definitely see that. Like, I can see how that would work because materialism is kind of, I feel like you kind of place your value off of what you have.
Yes,
and that's how it kind of detaches you. From like your spiritual
values.
And exactly. Because consumerism is just like, I want to have the latest whatever it is to say, I got this.
Yes.
I'm this type of person because I got this type of stuff.
Like, think about the time when you didn't get the J's you wanted. And like your mama or your cousin or your sister was like, bro, you know, them shoes ain't gonna make you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you want to believe it.
You want to, but in your mind, you like, I can't go to this school without these shoes.
So. I already said I'm gonna get them.
I've been talking about this for 3 months. We've been waiting. This is a countdown.
You know what I'm saying? I think about stuff like that. You know, like think about times where you didn't get something that you really wanted. And you're like, man, I'm gonna feel so whack walking in school without these J's.
You don't even want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it, man. You don't want to seem hurt about it. You know what I mean?
And you got to be defensive.
You gotta be defensive, and that's what we got pushed into. You know, well, I ain't gonna say push. You know, we participated. I say participated.
But I mean, we came up in it, and regardless of if you know our parents or our older siblings or whatever. Regardless of if it was like if they liked it or not, they liked something that they were like that over. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so it's kind of like just because y'all didn't like the J's or like with my dad, like just because you don't like J's, you know what I'm saying? Don't mean I didn't like learn to like be on top, like have the latest whatever from you. You know what I'm saying? It might not be J's for you. It might be the colognes.
Might be that's what I say. It might be cologne.
Like he got Issey Miyake, all like
in Bond number
and Bond number 9. You know what I'm saying? Like he got that like all across the dresser.
And be like, man, he always smell good.
But he always smell good. And his thing is, they ain't gonna know what I got on. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot, you used to be a barber haircuts.
Yeah,
he keep it fresh. I ain't never seen him, you know. Without no fresh cut. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and it's just like those little things that, like, you know, can give you that hit to make you feel like I'm. I guess I'm a part of this percentage. This like 1% of people that like do this type of thing or do that type of thing.
And I always felt like we were kind of humble though. Like, you know, we had the stuff we wanted.
Yeah.
But I never really seen it get too compulsive. Now we know a couple compulsive people.
I know a couple compulsive.
We know a couple compulsive people. You know, and like I've also seen like some people like that becomes their identity.
Yeah,
I never
That's
thought
the only thing that they have.
Yeah, because I say this like having stuff. I don't think I've ever been known as a person that has stuff.
Yeah,
I think I'm more known about the person I am.
Yeah.
Versus then, you know what I'm saying?
You had, yeah.
Because you see some people like, oh, that's such he got them cars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you don't even know nothing about the person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Just know that they got
a lot of cars.
If you need a car, he got one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or J's or like, you know. Yeah. And I guess what I'm getting at is just like how did you detach yourself from like physical objects? Or just materialistic, like wants. I mean, because I still got a couple of ghetto dreams. I want a slab, you know. I want a grill. But,
no, for sure. But
I just want that because that's like stuff I like.
Yeah, it's different because it's different for you to say, I want that slab. Like it's one car. Like for me, it's like the Impala says 96.
That's what I want.
Right,
that's my car. Yeah.
Right, but I'm not saying I want 1,000.
Yeah, I don't want 1,000.
I don't want to just keep buying them.
And I'm not buying it for you to tell me.
Right, I'm
buying
it because I always wanted it.
Yeah.
But to answer answer your question,
yeah, I'm sorry.
You know, it's for me, bro. It was like when they stopped buying them for me. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And I started having to like
buy your own,
right? And then the price on them really did start going up drastically, and it started getting harder and harder to get them. Yeah. And so I had to start sitting. I had to like sit with myself and be like, dang, like it went from, you know, man, I got all these J's, and you know, every day I walk out, I don't care what I got up top, but I got these J's, and I got a different pair every day of the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I can do that. Yes, it went from that to like, dang, I like can't afford to get no new one. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. No, for sure.
And then it went from I can't afford to have none to do it really matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, like why do I want them so much? You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I kind of like just went through a phase where it was just like, yeah, I like this stuff, but like, do it really just make sense? Yeah, to want to be on top of it all the time and then pay that much money for them, and like really not do nothing with them. Like I started hooping. Remember, I started hooping in them Concords.
Yeah, you did start hooping in them Concords.
Like hooping in them, on concrete and wood.
I do remember you hooping.
Yeah, like, but I started like getting rid of all of them. I started selling all of them and stuff like that. And I started kind of like forcing myself to be like, this. It don't matter.
It's not attached to my character.
Right. Like it really don't matter. Because now all my friends gone to college. I don't want to impress nobody around here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at home. I'm seeing the same people every day. Like no disrespect to the people, but it's things changed. And I guess you can call it like maturity. Right? But things changed. Whenever I was like going to school at Lamar and Orange, like I'm walking in the classroom with these Jordans on, bro, and ain't nobody saying nothing about the Jordans.
They're like, okay,
these people like some of them like
do that on Sperry's and Birkenstocks.
Yeah, but and these people like the ages range from like 32 to like 56.
Yeah.
So I'm the youngest person in the class. So don't nobody care.
Yeah, nobody care about what's on your feet, bro.
Right. So once I started realizing, once people stopped caring about what I had on my feet, I stopped caring about what I had on my feet. I started back. We always had Vans, but Vans was my everyday shoe at that point. Yeah, I would keep a pair of Vans and beat them up for 5-6 years. I still got a pair.
Yeah, I got some. I got some in the truck too.
Yeah. So it was like once I started doing that, or like noticing that, and like realizing that, you know, I was only doing it for a certain reason and to get a certain rise out of certain people, or get a certain look from certain people. Yeah, because girls ain't care either.
Truth be told.
Truth be told.
Tell them the truth.
Girls really ain't care.
Tell them the truth, boo.
So it wasn't for the girls.
Nah, it's for the dudes.
Yeah, that's really what it was.
Most times, fight for the dudes.
Right. Yeah. And so
girls don't even be knowing what kind of shoe that is for the most back then.
They just like the colors.
Like, I like the color.
Yeah, like for the most part. So like that's really what like changed everything. For me, and that's like kind of when it changed. But let me ask you this.
Okay, come on.
Today,
okay,
what do you feel like is that thing for you?
That materialistic thing? Yeah. Man, what is it? Like the thing I want to show off to people? Not like show off, but like...
Or the thing that you gon'... If you feeling some type of way, or if you need to pick me up, or if you need to like a... If you need some retail therapy.
Okay.
What you gonna... Like, what you... The first thing that you gonna do?
It's crazy. Because it's still
Oxtails.
shoes.
Oh, it's still shoes? No.
It's still shoes. Well, you know what? I take that back. Yeah. Shoes is number 2. Well, okay. Let me set the stage.
Yeah.
First of all, I will say that I am finally at a like place in my life that I can afford the things that I want.
Yeah.
I've always wanted like stuff.
Yeah, same.
But I never had the money to get them, so I just had to like kind of like discipline myself, or just like tell myself, "Oh, I can't have that."
Yeah.
Then after a while, you just kind of forget about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, but now where I kind of have access to funds and stuff like that, and I can spend disposable. I have disposable income.
Yeah.
The things I like, man, I do like a good meal. Like I go get a steak. Like I go eat by myself. Like I went to Del Frisco like a month ago.
Yeah.
Just by myself on a Saturday. Like
man,
that was like
time.
It was like a $60 steak. You know what I'm saying? And I got like a side, so it was like $115.
Yeah.
But it was just, you might say that's a greedy. Like, bro, you just went and got a $60 steak. But it was for me though.
Yeah,
like,
and it made you feel good.
It made me feel good. It made me feel good. I was able just to sit down at the restaurant by myself. I was watching the people walk by because it had like a little storefront.
Yeah.
And number one, it feel good to just do. I mean, first of all, the steak was good as hell.
Yeah.
Let's get that out.
It better be.
It better be. 60. They're like, hey. They kept checking with me too. I said, yeah. But anyways, I just got that steak by myself. Steak and asparagus is what I had.
Mm-hmm.
Clean.
I was about to say perfect. All you missed was potatoes.
Yeah, clean meal. You know what I'm saying? I had a little drink or something. Number one, it felt good. It was a very materialistic buy. Yeah. Number one, because I had food at home. Yeah. Okay, let's just be honest. Yeah. But it felt good because it lifted me up. Like it was a nice comfort meal. Yeah. And it's something that I decided to do. Yeah. I'm not eating this because this is the only thing I can eat. It better not be. But but it felt good that it just let me. It reminds me of where I'm at in life. Yeah. The nice meals, and I do that a lot. Like. I get paid tomorrow. I might do it tomorrow. Like I just go get something to eat, like at a sit down restaurant, and I just go eat, and just feel good about where I'm at that I can even just spend it. You know. But secondly, yes, I do still buy Jordans. Yeah, I still do buy Jordans. Like I think my newest pair of Jordans I bought like 3 weeks ago for the family reunion. Yeah, and I might buy some tomorrow, but I don't know. But it's just like it's more so. I'm getting these things because I want them. Yeah. The purpose of the purchase is different. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. For me, like I'm not just like I bought them gray and white 12s, the Stealth 12s. I bought those because it matched the shirt for the family union, like the little family shirt. Yeah. And I just wanted to match it, and I didn't care what nobody said. I I just wanted to wear these because it matched. You know, I just wanted to match. Right. But no, to answer your question, definitely getting a nice meal is probably that thing for me. And you know what? Kitchen appliances, that's probably number 3.
Hey, we growing up.
Hey, I like a good. You see that? I just tell you about that chair. Yeah, that was an impulse buy.
That is a nice chair.
That was an impulse buy.
That's a nice chair. When I walked in, that's how you know we growing up, bro. Yeah. When I walked in here, like that's the first thing I said. Where you got that chair from?
Yeah, you know what? A lot of people say that too.
Because those are like expensive.
Yeah. That's a nice chair.
That's a really nice chair.
That's a nice chair. Bro, that was an impulse buy. Like I went to Ross for something else.
Yeah, and seen it.
And seen that chair, and I was like, I
gotta get
because Buddha was with me. I was like, bro, I asked Buddha. I can't walk. I said, can I get that chair? Yeah. Buddha, Buddha, if you want it, you know what I'm saying?
If you can get it, bro, Buddha ain't gonna never tell you not to get nothing.
I said, man, I might come get it. He like, it might not be here tomorrow, but I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, he ain't gonna tell you not to get it. He gonna try to.
Hey, man, it might not be here tomorrow. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. He like, what if you want that whole body? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna get that, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And there was some theory to that because I wanted a chair, but I wanted a nice chair. Right. Same thing with these decorators like this and that. And if you watching on YouTube, the little paints right here, I bought all those, Yeah. I think that's why I get my retail therapy now because I like the things like you was talking about with your house, like making the space mine. Like that's something that's gonna benefit me because I like that stuff.
Yeah, and it makes you feel comfortable.
And like that's retail therapy to me now. Yeah. Like I've been meaning to go get some new bed sheet. You know what I'm saying?
We need a new comfort.
Yeah. Like stuff like that be on the list. And to be honest, that'd be above Jay. Yeah. That'd be above like, oh no, I'm gonna go get this.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So with that, like, I guess does materialistic have like a price tag on it?
No, I don't think so. I think it's the intent. Intent
of what you getting.
What you getting You can buy something that's $3,000, but it's just necessary for your living. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
And you can buy something for $5. Like, man, do I really need that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I got it. Okay. What was your last impulse buy? Like, you was just at the store. You was like, man, I'm gonna get that. But
you might have to beep it out, but that gun I bought.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, you can say gun. Yeah. We okay.
But yeah, nah. Okay. That definitely.
You was just in the store. You're like, I'm gonna get that one.
I went to. So I had been looking for it Okay. Because I had it before and somebody broke into my car and got it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And so I had still had like the box, the extra magazine and stuff like that. So I was just like, I was on my head like, I'm going to get this back. Yeah. I'm not about to pay the same amount that I paid at first. But I'm going to find it or whatever. And so once we got out here, once we got the house, I was like, I need to like get something for this place. Like, you know what I'm saying? And for the family or whatever. So I bought something when we first got out here, but it wasn't that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right. And so we were going somewhere, man. And it's this store that we like pass by all the time. And it's kind of like a feed store, like a farm feed store style. Okay. But they sell them there. And so I was like, well, let me go in here and see what they got. And they had it and it was like pretty cheap.
Okay, reasonable.
Yeah. And I was like, let me go ahead and knock this off.
Sometimes you see something, you're like, I gotta just get it now.
Yeah, and I don't know. And I like we went there that day, and I was like, and they was like, they had like the layaway plan or whatever. Okay. And it was like you can come back, like just come back in 90 days, or make sure you get it off a layaway in 90 days.
A gun on layaway is kind of crazy.
It's insane. It's insane.
I got a gun, but it's on layaway.
Yeah, and like I'm thinking, like I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, well, I'm not about to be making payments on it. If I'm not gonna get it, I'm not gonna get it. So I was like, I looked at it, and I looked at a few that they had there, and I was like, I might be back tomorrow. And typically when I say that, I ain't coming back.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about that chair. Yeah.
And I went to go get a water hose.
Grown man purchase.
Yes, bro.
Why water hose? You hear that?
I need a water hose. And bro, I bought the water hose. I mean, I went in for the water hose.
Came out with
the blick.
With the blick.
Yeah, with no water hose.
Boy, put the water hose back.
Hey, put the water hose back on me. I say, nah, this is gonna be enough buying for the day.
Yeah. Like, there you go. See, and that's when you know it ain't compulsive.
Right.
See, I don't think, you know what I'm saying? Because some people can't stop it.
Yeah.
Some people are like really compulsive.
Like, and just grab everything at once. Yeah, nah, like it's impulsive because I didn't need it.
You didn't
right then and there.
Yeah.
Right.
You know you wanted it, but you didn't plan to go buy it that day.
Right. I knew that at some point in time I was going to get it. Yeah. But it wasn't my plan to do that day. Yeah. But like I was there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and I was like, well, hey, I'm here. I might as well, go ahead and get it. They done seen me. That was my excuse to like push me. Well, I came here yesterday and I told them I was going to buy that mug, so I might as well just go ahead and I bought it. Yeah. And put the water hose back. For sure.
I love that. I love that decision. But no. Okay, so we talked about it, like materialism, a little bit consumerism. Just looking at it through a modern day lens, because we ain't even like talk about like the social media aspect to this now. We live in a world now where everybody's showing what they got.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, so back then, let's say 2010, when we was getting J's, Instagram was probably just barely a thing, but it wasn't like a thing.
It was still Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah, Facebook, Twitter. Like, it wasn't really picture based on it. On either one, it wasn't just picture based like that.
Yeah.
So like, if you saw some J's, you kind of just saw them in person.
Right.
Now there's still.
Or we were really into like pop culture too, though.
Yeah.
So if a rapper came
like
out, Kanye,
you know what I'm saying?
Big Sean, like with the Tisa hats, I wanted a Tisa hat, bro.
Tisa hats.
I wanted a Tisa hat.
I forgot that was a big thing with the snakes. Tiger.
Hey.
Tiger. I do remember the Tisa hat era.
Yes,
that was a big thing. Yeah. That was like if you had a Tisa hat,
you was that.
You was like what?
I'm telling you, bro. Like that was
because you couldn't even get them like that
at all. Like you had to order them online, like
or go to SneakerCon.
Yeah, and I was like this close to buying it, but at that time I was like, bro, there's no way I'm about to pay $45-$50 for a hat.
Yeah.
And look at us now.
Yeah.
But like that was like
I forgot about that. But like what I was saying that like so you got it was still societal pressure.
Yeah.
But it was more like in person.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I come in the cafeteria and see the Space Jam, like, bro, that's the first time I ever seen some Space Jam.
Yeah. And they in person.
In person.
Clean.
Yeah. I ain't never ever seen them until outside the Space Jam, the movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I seen a regular person with them. I'm like, ooh. them. I want them.
Yeah, I gotta get them.
I gotta get them.
And everybody see them, and everybody like, oh, them like.
So everybody is in agreement of like how hard it is to get them.
Right.
So if you don't have the Space Jam, ain't nobody
want them more though.
Yeah, but ain't nobody tripping on you not having them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you ain't got the Space Jam. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But you know, you fast forward now. You know, everybody showing what they got. Yeah. What they perceive to have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got a Lamborghini.
Everybody got a Lamborghini. Everybody got Draco. Everybody you know, got Red October. Everybody got Yeezys and everything. Travis Scott's, you know, custom, you know,
dunks.
Dunks and stuff. I like SBs. But anyway, I ain't bought none yet.
Yeah.
I ain't bought none yet. But what I'm saying is these, not just kids, everybody feel so pressured to keep up with what's going on.
Keep up with the Joneses.
With the Joneses. And it's so in your face now, you know, Instagram and every third scroll is an ad. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody trying to get you to buy something, even when you're on your stories.
Yeah.
So like I just feel like there's more societal pressure now for material. You know, I guess you can say we have a more materialistic society now. I don't know what you think. I'm talking, but
I think that like I don't think it's like more materialistic. I just think there's more. There's more to.
We've always been a country that buys a lot,
right? Like it's there. Like consumerism and materialism has always been here from the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's just what it is, and what it's always been.
Yeah.
But I think that you have so many options and so much access to like get to it and just see it. Yeah. I think it's more the pressure is just more of like the comparison. It's like this person has this person has followers.
Yeah.
All of these people like this person. Yeah. I have to have this. If I don't, then I'm like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm into like I'm into fitness right now, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
And so all of these influencers, they have, you know what I'm saying, a certain they have a certain like clothing line that they wear, or they have their own,
or their pre-workout
pre-workout that they use, their protein, if they use creatine supplements, they use all of these things, and it's like everybody that you click on, you know, all of the influencers, they all got all of this stuff. So it's like, dang, for me to obtain what they got,
that social status,
I have to get that, either the social status or even just a body,
the
like
self-improvement, like you said in the thing.
Like in order for me to have the body that they got, you know what I'm saying,
I need to take that path.
I gotta take everything that they take and do everything that they do. And if I don't, or if I can't afford that, or if I can't do that right now, and in a few months I'm looking at my body and it ain't changed and they still looking shredded or whatever it is, I'm gonna look at myself like, dang,
I should have bought that.
Stuff. Like the only reason I ain't got it right now is because this and that and this and that, this and that. But I don't know that they back there, you know what I'm saying? You know, they ain't natty. You know what I'm saying?
Using like, their own material.
Exactly. So yeah. But yeah, like it's just, I think it's just, we have so much access to it, and you know, everybody's into something. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And so now that we have so much access to information and access to like content, we can see a lot of people that like the same stuff that we like, and see how they do all of these things, and we can buy all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this. One thing I will say, I give this to our modern society today. Like with shoes, like it ain't just J's no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Like, you know, it's like,
no, it's everything.
It's everything. Like,
it's everything.
You know, 20 years ago, it was just J's, Jordans. You better not have no Adidas or Reeboks
or maybe some Huaraches.
Maybe
depending on, it just depends.
Phone pods had their little.
They run.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Tim's is just Tim's, and Forces is just Forces. They staples.
They always
staples. They staples. But like now, there's so many ways to diversify your look. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I guess it's the look. You know what I mean? Opposed to what you have, because you can make the look. You can make the fit look.
Right.
You know.
And so like that's funny, because one thing for me was, you asked earlier, like, how did I get out of that? Or how did I get out of being like more materialistic or whatever?
Or detach yourself.
Yeah, detach myself from that. Was when like I was walking through Walmart one day.
Oh yeah, I know the story.
And I like seen a T-shirt.
You like,
I was like, hold up.
What got a 5?
Yeah, like, we used to wear graphic tees all the time. I'm talking about fire.
Yeah. Walmart.
For like $12. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
That changed everything. Because I'm like, I can still look good.
Yeah. And then it's like, bro, I just like that shirt.
I just like it. And I put it on and I can put it with this and that. And because I'm the one that's wearing it and because I know how to like dress as how I like or whatever, ain't nobody gonna bat an eye about it. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it.
Yeah. And you know what? I think also, society's kind of become a lot more accepting. Especially with the uprise of just social awareness, mental awareness, and just like acceptance of people's lifestyles and opinions. If somebody asks you why you got that shirt on, you just like, I like it.
Yeah.
Most people gonna be like,
oh, okay,
for sure,
that's cool. Yeah, that worked for you.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, and 08, do like, oh, boy, you whack. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Hey, boy, why you got that shirt on?
You got Naruto on your shirt? Boy, what's wrong? You know what I'm saying?
Take that shit off, boy. You know what I'm saying? But that was like that then. But now, even them same people, you be like, oh, I just like it. They be like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? They just keep on going.
And just keep going. Yeah.
Keep on going.
I think it's kind of when I detach from like the name brand. Like wanting a certain like brand of clothing or a brand of shoes because of the brand of shoe. You know what I'm saying? Rather than saying, oh no, these look nice, I can probably put this with a fit. Because it wasn't ever like, oh, he can't dress.
No.
Oh, he got some Jordans on it. It's like, nah, I know how to put stuff together.
Some people only fit was Jordan. Like, everything else sucked.
They just had Jordans on, right? So but once I like took my mind away from the name brand or saying I have to have this name brand stuff to like be this type of person.
Right.
That's when everything changed.
Yeah. Same thing for me, man. I kind of got away from it. I kind of told it. But I got away from it too when I stopped feeling trapped, you know what I'm saying? Or feeling forced to wear a certain thing. Like, because I ain't gonna lie. I think it was like my senior year of college. I kind of got away from that because I was just trying to graduate.
Yeah.
I go to campus and just
survive, like
survive. Like I go to campus and just like shirt like this and some balling shorts and just some Vans and just be that'd be it. Like I ain't trying to be stunting, you know. I ain't got everything on. Yeah, and that kind of got me away from that. Then I was able to travel. Right. So I was able, I went to Cali, went to New York, and
so you see different.
I see different things. I was around different people who didn't give a damn what you had on. Yeah. When I was in Cali, them people didn't care. The people I was with,
they don't care. Especially what you did, because it's like that we travel light.
Yeah, we travel light. And we like working. You know what I'm saying? Like the shoes I wear every day are some boots, like work boots. Like I ain't even got enough leisure time to put on leisure clothes. Like so I ain't even buying that. Yeah. Not to mention that was just after Hurricane Harvey, so I lost everything anyway.
Same, and
that'll teach you too, though.
Hey,
that'll teach you too, though,
bruh.
I lost all my.
No, I don't think you was there. I think it was Ed and Miko, but bruh, like I had to go in my closet.
Oh no.
And like grab all of the stuff I had.
No.
And throw it at the edge of the street.
No, all your shoes.
Everything.
No.
Everything.
No.
Everything. I don't
even think I did that in my apartment. I think I just left.
Just left it there, yeah.
Nah. I didn't get to go back because I went straight to Cali. Okay, go ahead.
But
you had to go get all your stuff.
I had to get it all, bro,
and just put it on the side of the street.
And these were things that I had been having for I'm like accumulated everything that was in there. So I had some stuff in there that I was just like, boy, like this is. You feel like, remember that green trench with the hood on it that I wore after you graduated when we came back and had the little party at Lee House?
Yes, sir.
Bro, gone.
Man.
Gone. That pea coat that I had on at your graduation, $100. Gone. Like, it was like stuff that I had a whole bunch of bomber jackets, like just hoodies. Like,
you sure did have a lot of bomber jackets.
I had a lot of bomber jackets. I had a lot of hoodies that I had got over the years because you remember Champs used to have 2 for $40 or something on the college hoodies, like just stuff like that. That made me.
That'll teach you.
Like, it forced me to be like,
it forced you.
Like, that don't matter.
Yeah, like, because it can be gone.
Yeah. So at one point, and I was working at the bank. So at one point, all I had was a pair of like dress shoes.
Yeah. Khakis,
a pair of blue pants, a pair of black pants, and then I had collar shirts, work collar shirts, so the branded ones.
Okay.
I had that in my closet.
That was easy.
I had one pair of jeans, a pair of Chelsea boots, and a collar shirt. That was
like 10
it.
items,
bro.
Total.
Pack light.
Yeah, that's how I was too.
Pack light, and I had like underwear and stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Of course. Yeah.
Other than that, and now it was like that because after the hurricane, I had moved probably like 2-3 months after that because you went to California. I went to Austin in that November.
Oh yeah, you sure did move after Hurricane Harvey.
Yeah. Cause I was like, bruh.
Yeah, you was still in Orange.
Yeah,
you sure was.
Yeah, I was still in Orange, and then
I
moved in that November because I was like, bro, I done lost everything. I lost my car. I had that Challenger.
Oh, yep. I remember that,
bro. I lost everything.
I do remember that. I remember you said in the message, in the group message, you like, bro, everything gone. You like everything,
bro. Like my car, bro. It was. I lost all my clippers. That's when I stopped cutting hair.
I remember. Yeah, I had like. I remember this stuff now.
Yeah, like
because you were sending pictures of that stuff.
Everything, bro. Like as even whenever the water was rising, I'm like, bro, it ain't no way. I'm like, it ain't no way that we good up here, bro. Walked up in there, they had a dead fish on the floor. I was like, oh. This when we first walk in the door, I'm like, I ain't seen nothing. I'm like, if that fish is dead, everything in here dead. Like,
so even that fish was just living in this bitch,
bro. I'm talking about. So this was swimming around. Like that's like, but yeah, it was after that, bro. Like it was, and it was crazy because that was like a even bigger hit to my ego.
Yeah,
because I'm like remember I had the Buick at first.
Yeah, you did have the Buick.
It started messing up. I was able to like finesse and get that Challenger, and like not have to pay
for the
Buick to get fixed and stuff.
Right.
And that it only like added a little bit on, but I had that Challenger, that black Challenger. I had been wanting it, and then after I got the Challenger. Like I had all those clothes and stuff. I'm like life's good. Life's good. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So after that happened and I lost all of that, I ain't had no car.
Yeah.
I'm like driving my daddy work truck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we had like a rental van or something like that. So, you know, I'm in this work truck. I'm just like, bruh, you ain't got no AC in there. You know, like, but
yes, sir.
Everything changed right then because I was like, I would rather start over in another city than start over here.
Yeah.
And I ain't have nothing.
Yeah.
So I was like, I would rather like start over and not have nothing. Somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and
I felt that.
I had to push everything. It didn't matter what I had on. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
And I had to be that way for a while before it like started coming together.
I feel that, bro. I was the same way in Cali.
Yeah.
Because I had lost everything too.
Yeah.
Like them listeners, that story I just told about them Olympic sevens, I lost them in that hurricane.
Yeah.
And I was like, God. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the story, I was like, boy, I kept for those. Like, they kind of started getting beat up. I was like, I never throw them away because
what I went through.
That's what I went through. But that hurricane took them out the game. And I lost everything too, all my clothes and stuff too. Like, I literally went to Cali with just like, basically kind of like what you had, but just more sweatpants. You know what I'm saying? And I resonate with what you were saying because I had to get over that stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I just had to get over that stuff being gone.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it just cleaned all that off of it.
Like you got a clean slate.
Yeah, clean slate.
Like go off of what you got now.
Yeah, exactly. And it did kind of make me thankful for the things I have And it made me not as attached to things because I was just like, man, if he got to go, he got to go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because it can be gone. You know, like I couldn't have told you that. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't have called that a month before the hurricane. Right. But that hurricane really got me together. Got me together.
I
didn't think about that until we just brought it up, but it got me together for sure.
And, and I'm glad you brought it because that plays into it. Like,
that's like a big marking point. That's probably a good starting point for really when I just started just doing,
really like thinking about life through like a quote unquote grown up side.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, because I was like, we was for sure grown by that time.
Yeah, no, we was like 24, 25.
25, we in the game.
Yeah, we out here.
Yeah, we out here. We out here.
And that was like my first time moving and like living alone, living on my own after that, right? Yeah, so it just, that kind of was like a push. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It kind of I feel like it expedited that process.
Yeah.
Whereas, I probably would have drug it out a little bit longer. Oh, yeah. Without the hurricane.
Yeah. Oh, no, I would have, bro.
Yeah,
I probably would have never left.
Yeah, we would have still been there, just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling, not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Still talk about Jordans, what's coming out, what we want to buy and stuff.
Exactly. And that was like a big, like a huge driving force, bro.
Yeah, it sure was.
Like it was.
It sure was.
And after that, we ain't have no choice.
And the funny thing is, living down there, you always got that thread of that just happening.
Yeah, at any time,
at any summer, it could be that summer.
But the way that I experienced it this time,
y'all was bad off. We was bad off, but y'all bad off too,
bro. The way that we experienced this hurricane made me say, I will never in my life, ever, go through that again.
Yeah, I felt the same way.
That was it.
I felt the same way because that mug was pretty traumatic for me. But anyway, materialism. I guess. We kind of passed our little mark, but I wanted to ask you this, just like in closing, because the overarching theme of the whole conversation is like, can money buy you happiness? You know what I mean? And for somebody that is materialistic, that's looking for more, validation within themselves. I like to say to people like that, people we know like that, you're more than your, the things that you own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you, the person, will always survive and be in somebody's mind longer than what you had on at the fucking reunion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
who you
were, you know what I mean? Character, you know what I mean? That's what I look at least. I guess I should just personalize it from my perspective. Like, person can be clean as heck to me.
Yeah.
If they're a bad person, they're a bad person.
Yeah.
I'm not about to excuse behavior because you got on Balenciagas. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't work like that. I don't think I do. And I think that's why I'm on that side. It's like, money can't really buy you happiness. I mean, it can help you put yourself in situations for it. But that's not the thesis statement. I'm sorry. You don't got to agree or disagree with that. Mm-hmm. I'm more so just saying, like, items are items. They come and go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you the person, you got to live with yourself every day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And I guess that's what I say. I don't know what you think about that. Just when you look at it like that through that lens.
Yeah, I definitely feel like money don't buy happiness, but money give you the space to find happiness.
There you go. That's the best way to put it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Money don't buy happiness, but money can buy you therapy.
It can. Shout out.
Right.
Shout out.
And a lot of people can't afford that.
Yeah, shout out.
So it definitely don't buy your actual happiness, but it can give you some space. Mm-hmm. And people, what you got and what you have on don't matter as much as what you do with it. Like, you can have
1,000,000 times.
Yeah, you can have all the money in the world, man. Yeah. But it just depends on what you do with it that, like, really matters.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you can have all the clothes in the world, but what you do in them clothes matter more than what the clothes cost and what you got on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Or just the money. We didn't even talk about money being the material thing.
Yeah. Money. Some people it's material.
Yeah, it's material. Like, some people just like having, like, just money, you know what I mean? Like, that's what make them feel good.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no. And I guess that's just what I think about it, man.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, it's something that, you know, I deal with every day. I still go to the stores and be like, man, do I need that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, definitely. That's like a question I ask myself all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially now, like we got stuff that we need, you know what I'm saying, for the house. But we don't really need it right now.
Exactly.
You know, we can wait on it. You know what I'm saying?
You start like putting it in category. Do we need it? Do we want it?
Right.
You know
Needs versus wants. That might be another episode.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
But yeah, like I think that, you know, that's a never ending thing, man. That's a never ending thing. But if you if you out there, you know what I'm saying, living your life vicariously through materials, man. Get some help. You need help.
Well, I say this: if you live like that, you know, it's eventually gonna run out. Like that feeling is fleeting. You know.
Oh yeah.
It's a fleeting feeling. Like you always gonna
start chasing.
You just start chasing because, like you said, the dopamine thing. You know. But no, man. I think I had something else. I was gonna ask you about something way off topic. Oh, how did you feel about the Frank Ocean?
So I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
I was on the way home that Sunday from Austin.
Okay.
And I realized that it was like 12 a.m. It started at 12 a.m. here.
I remember that point you put the message in.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, that's late. I'm not staying up for that.
I'm not watching.
And then I woke up to like I was on Reddit or something, and they were talking about how he was late and then left his set early.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I was like, that tracks.
Yeah, it does.
That's Frank Ocean.
That track, yeah, it does.
That's Frank Ocean. And not to say that he's a bad person or anything, but we waited 4 years for an album to follow up the best album of that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even to follow that up a year before he actually dropped the album, he did like some weird stuff where he like was recording himself building boxes.
Yeah.
To make it seem like it was like a rollout for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So whenever I seen that, I was just like, okay, that makes sense.
That
makes sense.
Okay. Well, I just want to get your opinion on that, man. I thought
they didn't stream it.
Yeah, they didn't stream it. I didn't like that. I would have like streamed it or at least watched the playback. But I was like, oh, okay. And he ain't even performing this weekend. So. Yeah. By the time they hear this, it'll be over anyway. It'll be over anyway. But all right, man. Well, we giving by this time. By the time they hear this, who do you think wins the boxing match? I just want to get it on record.
I know, that's why I'm like taking my time because I've been going back and forth. I think I told you I go back and forth.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth, but I think I got mine now.
Well, I'm gonna say Tank wins in 6 or 7.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Tank in 8. No. That's just me. That's just
I can
me.
see that. No, because
I think Garcia gonna get some get back. He gonna get some get back.
I think. Excuse me. I think that if they go past 7, Ryan wins with like a throwaway left.
I don't think it's gonna go the distance.
I don't think it's gonna go the distance.
They punch too hard,
and at some point in time, they just gonna start throwing them.
You know what? Everybody start by round 4.
Exactly.
So like, I can understand 6. Like, what you said, 6
or 7. I say Tank in 6 or 7. If it go past 8, Ryan with like just a throwaway left, like just something that
he just threw out there.
We not gonna see. Yeah. Tank just gonna fall, but it's gonna be like he throw it with his eyes closed type situation. But I really believe that Tank gonna knock him out.
Yeah, I think Tank gonna get him at 8. I think gonna take a little while. I think he's gonna take him a little bit longer than he think, and then I think he's gonna put him down.
Well, yeah, I say 6 or 7, probably mainly.
No, that's mostly
round, 7. Well, because round. I think that in the beginning he just gonna like fill him out.
Yeah,
like he just gonna try to like
the first 3 rounds. They just gonna be
Yeah, and just try to feel each other punches because you know they're gonna throw maybe one or two power punches just to see, just to throw it out there,
and see what check that temperature.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think once he like do that dance, then that's when he gonna come in and be
4,
like,
5,
all right,
6,
yeah. That's when
you start putting.
All right,
we're gonna put that pressure.
Yeah,
pick on that pressure now.
Yeah.
Okay. I get you. Well, man, this has been episode 7.
7.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure it's 7.
Yeah, it's 107.
Yeah.
It's 107 of the Transferable Experience Podcast. Earlton.
June.
And we out, man. We gonna go ahead and fade this mug up.
Yeah.
I remember do all things on all the things.
Yeah, all the things. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to say that, huh?
Yeah, say that.
Remember to do all the things on all the things. I'm sorry, Ed. I let you down.